Hi, this is Chaz Palminteri, and if you're thinking about getting your eyes done, the only person to see is Dr. Rothman of LASIK of Nevada. I flew all the way from New York to be here, and Dr. Rothman did my eyes. And all I could say is, it's a miracle. I could see. You see Dr. Rothman of LASIK of Nevada.
From the Strip in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, this is Pub Crawl, where each week we struggle to recall our adventures in and around Las Vegas, giving a unique perspective on the best places to tear it up in the entertainment capital of the world. Now, without further ado, here are your hosts, Alicia and David Ivey.
Hey, we're back!
Hey there, and welcome to Pub Crawl, the best source of Vegas-y drinking goodness. I'm Alicia.
I'm David, and it's Turkey Day tomorrow.
Gabba gabba.
I shot my first turkey today, and everybody at Albertson's been screaming.
So proud of you.
Oh, man, so tomorrow is Turkey Day, but we got some stuff to talk about because it's been a month since you and I have been together on this thing.
Yes, it's been a while.
And we want to, as I say to you often,
yes.
Let me fill you in.
Classy, David, classy.
So, wait, do we do anything? We don't do anything. Oh, yes, we do. Studio audience.
Welcome. And also welcome the live chat room.
The live chat room. Better than the dead chat room or the undead chat room.
I was in the chat room last time,
yes,
and that was fun.
Yes.
I was chatting from New Jersey.
That's right. When we'll get to that craziness.
I was in the midst of the nor'easter.
Yes, the nor'easter, right after between Sandy and the nor'easter.
That's right.
Nothing to do with Easter if you're keeping score.
Nope.
So let's get to what I doubt's going to be good, but that seems to be the theme with our cocktails of the week recently. But I'm trying all these classics.
And you selected this one because it's a Thanksgiving drink.
It is. So let's just do a little thingy and come back with cocktail of the week.
Let's do it.
Whilst looking up cocktails that are good for Thanksgiving, I ran across a stinger. Sounds good.
The Stinger.
Got my pilgrim hat on.
That's right.
And it's got brandy in it, which is already not so good, and cream to mint.
Which I do not
This
like.
cannot be good. All right, so let's...
Although it was good in the grasshopper. We made a grasshopper and that was
That's
tasty.
true. So I'm going to do it. It's going to be in a cocktail glass or just a rocks glass. So I'm going to do it in a rocks glass because they don't break as easily when you carry them to the studio.
That's right.
What are we doing?
So this is 1 jigger of brandy.
And what happened to my... Oh, there it is.
And a ½ ounce of creme de menthe.
So one to 2 to 1.
2 to 1.
All right.
So shake in a strainer full of ice, strain the mix into a cocktail or old-fashioned glass, and serve.
I'm not going to make this overly heavy because I don't think we're going to finish. So I'm just saying. We probably will. But hey, you never know.
Although we've been surprised by cocktails before.
And this is a classic. So I did 2 shots of that. And this is it. That looks and...
It runs.
It looks like medicine. And it's minty.
Although Jaeger looks like medicine too, but that's
and
pretty
that is good. So, all right. Brandy and cream de mint in the stinger. All right. It's not going to be very much of this. And if it's good...
Whoa, that's green.
I'll be shocked. That doesn't look very...
Doesn't look very Thanksgiving-y.
No, it doesn't. Well, it could be Christmassy.
Or it's St. Patty's Day.
That's almost what it looks like. All right.
This seems like almost way too much to come to menthe. You give me the smaller one or the bigger one?
Well.
All right.
Yeah, it sucks.
Actually, it's not bad. You cannot stand the taste of mint.
In fact, somebody even has to buy me like Close Up and like all the other
like baby toothpaste, like orange
They're not
flavor.
baby toothpaste. They're like they're making out toothpaste, like Close Up.
Mint makes your breath.
You know what? Mint always reminds me of going to the doctor because every time I went to the doctor, my mom would give me some gum.
You know what this tastes like? The stuff they make you rinse out with. The dentist's office.
Well, it's good. It'll keep you from drinking too much. All right. So here's what's been going on, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't noticed, because of our glowing tans we've been in Hawaii again. Every year about fall, we go to Hawaii. This year, we tried something a little different. Went to the Big Island before we went to Maui. So we go to the Big Island. This is Vegas related in a roundabout sort of way. So we go to the Big Island, go to little Kona, little town, little party town. Whew. And we go to the Kona Brewing Company. It's the first place we go to. We go hang out there. We hear it's pretty good.
We like beer. We had to go check out the brewery.
Right. We hear they had good pizza. We hear they had good beer. Now they did have good beer. We never did try the pizza, did we?
We did.
Oh, we did eventually, a couple of days later. Okay. Anyway, so we're sitting there having a beer. Come to find out that they have a lot of beers there that you can't get outside of that area. Their Big Wave was great. Really good. I don't know if you can get that anywhere, but maybe your fancy beer places might have it. Anyway, so we're sitting and we're talking about Vegas, doing whatever, and the guy next to us, him and his wife were sitting there, and they overheard something about Vegas, whatever. They lived in Henderson, because Vegas is the previously lived in Henderson. Vegas is the 9th island, so they're like, so everybody there lives here, and vice versa. So we hit it off like gangbusters. We're like, we hanging out, more beers, having a great time.
Hanging out for hours.
Hours and hours.
Beers after beer.
So now we've been up since 4 a.m. Vegas time. It's now getting around 8 o'clock Hawaii time, which is 5 o'clock Vegas time. So we've been up for a good 24 hours, 12 hours, whatever, how long. But
math.
Whatever, who cares? We've been up all day. Tired. But let's stop and get some dinner somewhere. We're sitting there getting dinner at a Mexican restaurant in Kona, and I start seeing the little ticker thing on top of the weather alert.
The weather report.
Because we get them in Vegas. It's usually a flash flood warning. I'm looking at this one. There's been a 7.7 earthquake in Vancouver, and Hawaii is bracing for a tsunami.
Right, and nobody seems to really care.
Yeah, everybody's just going around about their business, and I'm the only one that noticed this. I'm like, well, that seems odd. Should we be worried about that? Well, no one seems to care, so whatever. We'll just keep partying. Have another beer, more chips and salsa, whatever. About, I don't know, a half hour later.
Because how long does it take for the wave?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
It took like, what, 4 hours?
Well, what happens is, but about an hour later, we're like sitting there, and all of a sudden,
the siren goes off in the whole town of Kona, and we're like, oh crap, like we have to evacuate.
And everybody there doesn't mess around. They just all split. They're like, when they hear that means get to high ground.
And we were staying at the Kona Tiki, which is right on the water. We were ground level, and we ended up, we had about a mile to walk back to get to the hotel because it's a little bit, is it south of Kona? Yeah. Again, my directions all screwed up on the island, but so it's South Kona. So we're running back to the room.
First up, we stop on the Beachcomber, the world famous tiki bar, to get a drink. We're like, well, maybe I mean, I see people leaving.
Like, are they taking this seriously? So we wanted to go sit on the beach and get a cocktail, wait for the tsunami to hit.
So we go to down to Beachcomber and we're like, hey, can we get a menu? And they're like, we're evacuating. Like the whole hotel.
Stay. Like they were sending everybody away.
Okay, we don't have a car.
No,
because we didn't even get a car till the next day, so we don't have a car. So we run back to the hotel. It's like a mile. It's the most I've run in 10 years.
We're all sweaty.
But I'm starting to panic because now the traffic is the streets are full of everybody getting to high ground,
going up the evacuation route up the mountain. I'm
starting to panic. Luckily, it occurred to me, hey, we just met that couple about 2 hours ago. We exchanged numbers. Now he's a lifelong friend now. His name's Travis. I call him up, I'm like, hey, man, I got his machine. I know we just met. I know this is crazy.
But I don't know anybody. Help me.
But we don't know anybody here, and we don't have a car. I don't know what we're going to do. I just left him a message. So we get to the hotel. You start talking to these two German girls who are also staying at our hotel, and they don't know what to do either. Yeah. It's sheer panic right now. And I'm thinking Japan, like tsunami. So Travis calls back, says, hey, I'll come get you. And in the meantime, you're talking to the German girls. They have a car. Mm-hmm. They will take us up the mountain. They don't know where to go either. They have nowhere to go. So we're cutting a deal while I'm talking to Travis. I go, hey, girls, if you can get us out of here, we got a place to go. Because Travis said, I live up on the volcano. You can come stay with me. Awesome. German girls get us up there.
They drove us.
Only right out of the danger zone. Travis, nice enough to come down with his dog, picked us up. We followed him all the way up to the top of the volcano, one of the old volcanoes up on the Big Island. And so we're sitting up there at like 2,000 feet in a cloud.
Got like a beautiful house. He grows his own coffee up there, so he's like got a little plantation, and we just hung out there.
It ended up being a great night. After like 3 hours of sheer white knuckle terror, it ended up being awesome. We stayed up there. The funny thing about staying there, though, like there's no one has
windows.
No one has windows or doors.
Geckos running around, and the sheets were wet from the moisture.
Yeah, and you just laid it. It was awesome. It was so great.
Cool.
So in the morning, and anyway, so then in the morning
So disaster averted.
Yes, it ended up being all right.
Yeah.
So now we go about our vacation, and we're partying along, and I'm starting. We don't have a TV in our hotel, by the way. So a couple days after this, maybe many of you might not even realize there was a tsunami warning there. This little thing called Superstorm Sandy hits the East Coast, so we don't even realize this. Somebody for work has to go to New Jersey the day we get home, in like 5 days from right then.
So we land in Vegas at 8 in the morning on a Sunday. I jump on a plane to go east at, 1 o'clock?
This is the 3rd of November. This is like 3 days after Sandy, the day the time change, whatever day that was. We get back at 8 in the morning. You had to get on a plane at 3 in the afternoon to New Jersey.
This is a week after it hit.
And then I did the show that Wednesday. So it was a crazy week for us.
It's crazy.
The only thing, not to go on too far about it, but we did have a little bit of an adventure. So we leave the Big Island, we go to Maui. Mm-hmm. Our island, Maui. Okay, now everything's comfortable. We know where we are. Everything's great.
Our island, because we've been there once before.
Right. So it feels like home.
Awesome.
We're in the condo we always stay at. Everything's great.
And we went for Hawaii for Halloween.
Yes. Oh, and Kona. I mean,
Lahaina
for Halloween they call it the Carnival, Mardi Gras of the Pacific.
Yeah, and who knew?
It was amazing.
It was a huge Halloween festival. Pretty cool.
So, actually, the day after Halloween, the morning, I think November 1st, my phone's buzzing like 5 in the morning. What's going on? I look at the text. I read the text, and I'm very good about this. When there's something really bad and terrible on that text, I calm down.
And you hand it to me.
and I jokingly say, "Oh, might want to look at this. It's something." So, turns out our cat is in the vet and has half a tail, and our pet sitter is in the ER with stitches in their face. Relaxing vacation right out the window. Because now it's sheer panic. Because now we're calling the vet. We got the ER.
So we had our own little emergency.
Yeah. So our cat's now has no tail.
He wags his tail like a dog now. It's really cute. Whatever.
So that was our Hawaiian vacation. So anyway, we came back to Vegas. I came back to Vegas. We ran over, did a couple things on the Strip that afternoon before you had to get on a plane to New Jersey for 2 weeks. And so now we're actually back.
So now we can officially do our review.
Now we officially can do something. So I just want to get all that out of the way, that's what we've been doing for the last couple of weeks. So everybody's wondering where we've been.
We've been all over the place, but we're so glad to be. I'm glad to be back in Vegas.
It's so good to be.
So happy.
One of the few places that when you're on a plane from Hawaii heading to, people aren't too upset about heading back. You're like, where are you guys going? Home. They're like, oh, sucks. So I was like, well, we're going back to Vegas. Like,
anytime you're flying back into Vegas from wherever you're going, wherever you're coming from, people are cheering. They get close to Vegas, everybody wakes up and they're like, yeah! People are cheering.
I know, it's great.
It's awesome.
So let's take a quick break and come back with our little adventure.
Let's do it.
Oh, hi. I'm Kelly Clinton. That stuff. I wonder if Joan Rivers is watching.
Oh, please. Oh, my God. Who cares?
I don't have a different one. You know who watches this show? Wayne Newton.
You got that right, Kelly. I think you're absolutely beautiful and talented young lady. 5, 6, 9, 12. Talk a shit.
More camera time for me.
Hey, I wonder if Cher's watching.
Oh, please. I have so many other things to do. Woo!
Hi, I'm Kelly Clinton. I'm the host of Talk Tales, and you're watching the Vegas Video Network. That was horrible.
We're back.
And we're back. Oh, and I'm sure everybody's wondering, what's going on with the mustache? It's Movember.
I do like that it's sculpted this time. It was getting a little just kind of out of control before.
Well, I don't want to go Copstash or the Flanders, as they call it nowadays.
That would be interesting, though. No, but I like it.
Well, I'm not supposed to have this, because for Movember, you're supposed to just have the mustache. But I couldn't help myself. It's like, I grew a beard, but it's like, well, I can't have a beard for Movember. That would be Beer-vember.
Right.
So, anyway, that's what the mustache is about. So, today we're talking about one of our favorite places, would say all of our favorite places, but this is almost too big to fit in one show, so we're going to kind of go through it pretty quick. Planet Hollywood.
That's a big ass
One of our favorite places. We spent all weekend there just tearing it up.
Yeah.
Love it.
And they have the Miracle Mile shops, and they've got bars scattered throughout that whole mall as well.
Let's start at the top. We've talked a little bit about this before, but now part of our new way of doing things. Bars just that are good and restaurants that are good. Blondie's Sports Bar is really cool. It's very sporty. Like, it's not for the meek. I mean, it's very, whatever game is on, it's on, and it's loud, and it's packed.
They've got good happy hour deals and, food. It's like, wings and
burgers and chips and.
It's right across. And actually, there's a cluster right there where you could just go to Blondie's. Blondie's is next door to Cheeseburger, which is next door to the V Theater, and then you've got the stripper bar.
Get way ahead of us.
It's a little cluster right there, so you can actually hit 5 bars.
Right. But, speaking of that, so let's go there. Right a kitty corner from it is Cheeseburger. Funny enough, we were at Cheeseburger, same company. We were at the one in Maui.
Yeah, yep,
in Maui, they call it Cheeseburger in Paradise. They used to call this one Cheeseburger in Paradise, but Jimmy Buffett kind of said you can't.
Yeah, I put the nix on that.
Yeah, you can't call it that. Same food. They have the same breakfast that we had in Hawaii, the 350.
350 Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary. That was actually really good.
They're really, really good.
You know why? No Worcestershire sauce. I like no Worcestershire sauce in my Bloody Mary.
Are you sure about that?
Or very little. They make their own mix, so it probably has a little bit in there, but not a lot.
And that awesome spice blend that they use.
Oh, yes. We actually wrote that down in the notes somewhere. The one in Hawaii, they make their for the rim. They do like a spicy rim on the.
Yeah, we actually got the vendor name of that, the spice mix that they use for the rim, and it.
Very good.
So good.
I like Cheeseburger in Paradise, or Cheeseburger Las Vegas. It's called. I like it a lot. The food is good. It's very Hawaiian inside. Very cool. It's right next to Blondie's. They're all right next to the V Theater. Speaking of, before we get to the V Theater, because we did that, it's all in front of the fountain, the $1 million fountain. That is crap. It's crap. I hate to talk smack about anything in Vegas, but it's the dumbest thing ever. That fountain is just a dumb fountain.
It's a fountain, I think, because it's not as good as the Bellagio fountain. You're not impressed?
I take that back. It's not that bad. It's
a fountain.
I know. But it's $1 million fountain, and there it is. It's not really all that.
Look, it's pretty, and it's got lights on the bottom.
Yeah. You know what? I take that back. I feel bad. You know what? It's fine. Same with like what's the little rainy part? The free rainstorm.
Okay.
Now that's water coming out of the ceiling.
That's pretty impressive, though. Like for kids.
No, I think it's cool. Again, I'm not going to talk smack. Look, there's a good picture of it. It's got smoke around. It's basically a little pond, and they put smoke in it. And then every hour from the ceiling, it's sprinkled like a sprinkler goes off, and it rains
you
there.
Can watch a rainstorm.
And you know what? I am not too fancy to think that's cool. I think that's cool.
I've always liked it.
I always did too. Before we lived here, we'd go, oh, look, it's the rainstorm.
Well, it used to be the Desert Passage.
Well, it still all looks like the Desert Passage. The Miracle Mile shot.
That used to make a little bit more sense, being there with the rain. I don't know why, because in the desert, it's like, oh. I don't know. Now it doesn't really make any sense in the Miracle Mile shot.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. It
doesn't really fit, but I still like it.
Cheeseburger's awesome. Blondie's, I give Blondie's a 5. Right next to that is that stripper bar, which we gave a super high rating to last time. I think that place is great.
I think it's awesome. They've got really stiff, cheap drinks. And right there it says stripper bar, and it still says stripper bar if you look for it online. But we were there a couple days ago, and they changed the name to Showgirl Bar. Because
they said that women would not go to a place called stripper bar, which they got a good point. What that is the launching zone for Stripper 101, which is in the V Theater. Stripper 101 is a show thing.
It's a class you could take.
Where a bunch of girls go, and you learn how to be a stripper. Like they get you, hooked on drugs, and they get you like pregnant, and then it's like a whole long thing.
They play like your dad, and they hit you.
Yeah, they beat you up. I mean, it's a whole long class to be a stripper. I'm sorry, I know strippers that aren't like that. But what they do teach you is
those are go-go dancers.
Right.
And those are different.
Right. They do teach you how to do pole work. But anyway, and we said this on the show before, if you're a guy, go to that bar. Because before the class starts at 8 o'clock or whatever, it's full of chicks getting ready, and there's poles in there, and they're practicing.
Groups of girls.
And they're not like strippers, they're regular chicks.
Yeah, they're not strippers.
Right, so you're not like, whoa, you're just like, oh, hey.
Oh, and I just found out recently that big, she's 31 foot tall. We showed a picture of her. It's her name is Sin City Cindy.
Really?
Yes. And we found out
she's got a camera between her legs.
She does. So if you guys want to walk up, or girls, and look up her skirt, they're actually filming you. Yeah. So
you're going on an FBI list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's actually a really cool place. Also in the Miracle Mile shops, the big heavy hitters of Miracle Mile are Cabo Wabo, which is on one side, and PBR, which is on the other. And let's attack them separately.
They're out actually on the strip.
They face out on the strip. In fact, they both have patios that are right. If you've seen them, if you've ever walked by, you literally are on the strip outside. Cabo Wabo, I give a 2. PBR, I give a 9. They are about as polar opposite to me as they possibly could be. Cabo Wabo's food sucks butt.
And the drinks are expensive, and the margaritas aren't even that good.
I'm sorry, and I don't even have a problem with Sammy Hagar. He doesn't own it anyway. It sucks. The place sucks. It's great. The view is bitchin'. Beer is beer. So if you get a Takata, you're fine. If you don't mind spending $8 for it, whatever. And the staff, I'm sure, is great. They're all kind of hunky and buff and like whatever. I mean, whatever. But the food is hideous bad.
It's bland.
Bland, crappy Mexican food.
Like they don't even use salt.
Way too expensive. I mean, I give I literally a 1 or a 2 for Cabo Wabo.
And we've tried it, I'd say 4 or 5 times since.
And every time it's like I feel like Charlie Brown trying to kick Lucy's football. Like I go, this time I'm gonna kick it. This time, and then Sammy Hagar goes, nope. And I go flying out. It's like, it sucks. I'll never do it again. I'm done. Unless they revamp the place, get a new chef, and convince me.
Do something, change it up.
Because if you want that experience, you go 124 feet to the right, and there's PBR Rock Bar, which completely kicks ass on every level. It's exactly what Cabo Wabo wishes it was. The staff is all same thing, but it's mostly all girls. I don't think I've ever seen a guy working there.
Waiters.
Maybe. I mean, but anyway, it's all girls, but it's PBR that's not past blue ribbon. That's pro bull riding. So it's kind of it's like a country rock bar. The food is great.
They have a bull you can ride.
They have a bull you can ride, but it's got an outside patio and it's fun. It's 10 times as packed because
they actually have happy hour. And Cabo does. I don't think they have any happy hours.
It's funny because the people who own PBR Bar are a local company. They own
Balboa
at the district and a couple other places in town. They're kind of a local, so they actually know. They do. There's a ladies' night thing. I think it's Wednesday night, so I might have it wrong. Ladies drink free
Tuesday,
from like
10 to midnight.
Yeah, it's free for ladies every week. I mean, and Cabo would never do anything like that.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
this place really gets it. They have a club now because they used to own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they used to own the Rock House, which is the most annoying place ever, right out in front of Imperial Palace. Everybody that's walked through the Strip, you know that loud-ass bar out in front of Imperial Palace, which is gone, with same owners. So now they put that in the side of the PBR Rock Bar. It's fine. It's fun. It was.
Oh, that night we went in there, I've never seen so many people get drunk so fast and get dragged out, thrown out.
Well, because of free drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was free. You get a wristband. It's like $25, and it's all you can drink.
All you could drink, and these people just I don't know. I don't want to call them tourists, but
that's a really good point, Alicia. Because you know what?
Sprinters.
We're marathoners, not sprinters. We've always said that, and we also don't realize how good we are at drinking. I mean, we're really good at it. Like I wish there was an award for it because we're really good. And we'll go to a place, and one of the rules of alcohol, an open bar is dangerous. Respect it. So we respect it. We go, it's an open bar. That doesn't mean I'm a frat boy, like, woo! And these people do that. We've seen them do it in New Orleans. We've seen them do it in Vegas every weekend, every time. They're just like, shot, 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 shot. And then they're puke, puke, kicked out, kicked out, kicked out. I mean, it's like there's nothing. We watch it all
which is fun for people to do,
but it's
one night on their vacation.
At night and you're already passed out. I mean, how much fun is that?
Then you blow that whole night and your friends have to drag you back to your room.
And we see it all the time. It's like it's 10 p.m. and that chick's already getting dragged out.
Where were we the other night? We had that guy was getting wheelchaired out.
Oh, we were at...
gurneyed out. He was getting
gurneyed out, yeah. That was here. That was at Planet Hollywood.
Okay.
It was coming out by the tattoo place. He was getting pushed out. Yeah, he was gurneyed out.
Yeah, the 1,000-yard stare at the goal for eyes, just like...
Yeah, he didn't... You could tell he wasn't sick.
He wasn't sick. He was like laying there like...
Yeah. And he had that group of friends behind him like thanks for ruining our night, douche. But anyway, so PBR Rock Bar, a 9. I love it. Yeah. They now have pizza, the same pizza they have at Balboa Pizza, which is their same company at the District at Green Valley. The pizza's great. The nachos are great. The wings are great. We had an issue when we first went there that nothing was hot, except for the staff. Like I didn't pay their gas bill or something. Forgot to add heat. Yeah. But everything's been really good. They have great football deals, like during the games. Everything's like $2 for drink, all the drafts. They also have the bar out front where you get those foot-long things, the big, it's like a guitar. Yeah, the guitar drinks. Or you can only get them outside, out front. Great place. Skip Cabo, Wabo, and go to PBR Bar because they're right there next to each other. So anyway, that's enough about that place. Inside, we found a hidden little gem. So we're running around Planet Hollywood. Now, you and I have a kind of a thing where we like to find a secluded place and just sit. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Get your mind out the gutters. That's it. We just sit there. We like back behind. Usually it's the convention spaces. We love to go back in there. And if you notice in Vegas,
like little hidden gems or pieces of art.
And there's always couches and chairs in these places. So we sit in them. There's a great upper level of Planet Hollywood. It used to be Club London up there, and now it's just and you can just go up there and there's couches all over, and you can just sit and look down on the casino. We must sit there for half hour, just looking down, having a good time. Then we found up there's strip steak, which we didn't go into, but there was koi, K-O-I.
Right next to each other.
Right, and it's like a fancy
lounge.
Oh my God, it's a fancy pants Japanese restaurant, but the lounge was killer, and they had a killer happy hour. We went in there and sat in the lounge. They have all those fancy drinks with all the ginger this and whatever, lychee that, ginger whatever.
The drink was really good.
It was like 5 to 8, like every night. It was killer. What an awesome place. And that's the score. Those are what I call, those are my favorite things in any city in the country or in the world, is not some little dive bar with a happy hour. It's a fancy-ass restaurant with a happy hour. Panavino's, another one of those places over by the airport. This is like world-class killer place, tea room at Mandarin Oriental. Mm-hmm. And I'm getting this drink and it's still $8, but it's a $15 drink.
Tommy Bahama's, which is a pretty good place in Town Square, they've got a happy hour. So they've got little appetizers that like really tasty appetizers and then, cheaper drinks.
Yeah, it's really awesome. And Koya's, you have to go upstairs and find it, but it's killer. And I'd never eat there normally. It's like, the $20 sushi roll. So I'm not going to do that. But happy hour, amazing. Loved koi. In the actual Planet Hollywood, they have their little local bars. Heart Bar is the center. Too expensive, but it's the casino bargain if you're looking for.
And it is the place, to go find a hookup, I guess, because late night that bar.
Oh yeah, it's jumping. Yeah. What else they got there? Now we were there.
The Halo Bar, where's that one?
Halo, that's the one that's in the mall. It's kind of just remember, it's just kind of just sitting in there, but next to like BB and it's same thing. A little too. They had a happy hour too, though. There's a lot of bars.
Oh, then they've got the Extra Bar, which we forgot on our list.
Extra Bar.
Actually,
we've always had it okay. It's expensive.
It's expensive, but sometimes bands will play there.
Extra is in Planet Hollywood. It's just on the casino floor. I hate that it's called Extra.
Right by the party pit.
Yeah, well, it's called Extra, like the TV show Extra. That's so lame to me.
It's Planet Hollywood. What do you want?
I know, it's so lame.
What do you expect?
But it is actually not bad. There's bands that play there, just like little bands, like 3-piece, whatever bands. It's not a bad place. Now, we were there, though, for a specific reason. We've been there twice in the last 2 months for very, very specific reasons. The one you didn't like.
Which
and one I
thought I would like.
And then one we both like. Well, we went to go see, I think we talked about it on the show, so we can't go too crazy. But we saw Evil Dead 4D. I liked it. I don't know what you didn't like about that.
I'm a big fan of the Evil Dead movies, and I don't know. I just was like, I wasn't in the mood for a musical, or I was disappointed. It just didn't meet my expectation. But you had to know that's what was coming. No, I don't know. Just not. Didn't meet my expectations.
I liked it. Anyway, who cares about Evil Dead? We went there for something that I swear is life-changing.
I've been trying to get you to go for years and years and years.
Now,
I got a Groupon for it.
Now, Cirque du Soleil can go jump in a lake compared to this business. We finally went and saw, and I wish we had video because there's no way to really
They wouldn't let you. They said, if don't film or don't take any video or
we went and finally saw Popovich in the Pet Comedy Theater.
Oh, just beautiful.
Okay, look at that picture. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's a cat pushing a dog in a baby carriage. So Popovich, let me real quick. Popovich is an old. What I like about Popovich, and I didn't think I was going to like it. I knew I was going to laugh and think it was funny, but I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. Popovich is an unabashed French clown. I don't think he's French. I think he's German or whatever. But he's that kind of a clown where he's the red dots on his cheeks and the one on the nose. Not like a clown, like an American clown with
not like a bozo the clown.
Yeah, no, not like a bozo. He's like a clown, like a European clown.
A classic clown.
Yes.
And then the other guys on the stage were dressed like harlequins.
Right.
So there was like very.
But they pulled no punches. There was nothing hip, nothing cool. You could have seen that act on Lawrence Welk. I mean, it was that kind of a. You know what I mean? Like it did not apologize for itself.
Awesome.
They did because we love Absinthe, which they take the same kind of acts but kind of make fun of them and make it kind of a fun, dirty joke. This was like, no, this is it. He's a world-class juggler who goes to animal shelters and gets cats and dogs and geese and mice and whatever, but mostly cats, and trains them to do these ridiculous, but not like America's Got Talent, where it's like, wow, how'd they get him to do that? No, they just kind of walk on high wires and do goofy things. And it's fun and charming.
He had, what, like 12 cats sitting on the stage, each on their little pedestal. Mm-hmm. And they were all just sitting there like, meow, kind of twitching their tails until he like commanded them to do one thing. And then one of them would get up and climb and walk across the tightrope or something. Right. And then get back on its pedestal again. Then the next cat.
Right. And if you have a cat at all, you understand.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah. It was kind of our cleansing after our cat incident. You know, with our cat, it's got like a stubby tail.
Our amputated cat's tail.
Yeah, so it was kind of like, okay, look at all the cats.
And we're like, look at their tails. They're twitching. They're so long.
And look how big their tails are. I loved it. We got it on Groupon or something, so it was free, right? Or it was whatever it was. It was cheaper. Even though
I will say that this happened also with Evil Dead. When you go and you redeem your Groupon at the V Theater, they'll charge you. Like they charge us $12.50 per ticket after.
Oh.
So they're still charging extra.
Right, but either way, that was
just an FYI.
Great. It's an afternoon show. It's at 4:30, and I guarantee, just go. You're done by. I mean, you're done. You're out of there at 6 o'clock. I mean, or 5. If we had to be at Boondoggies at 6. We were out of there by 5.
Yeah. So, but I will say though, because we went in there and there was kids and families and a
old
couple,
people, and it was great.
A whole bunch of people. So I think we're the only people who ordered cocktails in the whole theater. We ordered double Jaeger shots. It was like 30.
And they were literally like that. It was like
so we're doing Jaeger and watching this French clown and trained animals, and it was awesome.
If there was ever a time you wish you were high or wish you got high, that would have been the time. That would have been the time.
We don't condone that.
No, we don't. But I mean, if you were that kind of person, this would be the time. Jaeger works almost as well. There were literally times I actually had to slump down on my seat, and I was just doing.
I was crying, laughing, like, and the girl sitting next to me, they're like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, I was doing the vibration laugh, where you're just doing the. I mean, it was literally, but it was beautiful. I loved it. So Popovich, I give it another 9.
And if you go to the show, I'm sure online too, you can buy his book, How to Train Your Own Cat.
Right. But if you can imagine a French clown, you know, he's got the little cane, he does all the things.
He's doing all the little block tricks.
And then the cat. It was great. So Planet Hollywood, to break it down, go absolutely to PBR Rock Bar. Guaranteed good time, especially during the game, or my God, if it was during a rodeo, it'd be out of control.
Yeah. Stripper bar.
Absolutely
bar
guaranteed. Go to that. Popovich, if you're going to do a show, I thought it was great. We just went to this DB's.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, we went there tonight. We stopped by.
Because we missed it the other day. So we're like, I forgot this place. So
this place is new. It's only been there 2 months.
Yeah, it's DB's. It means Dirty Blondes. It's the same owners of Blondie's. Go to Blondie's. I didn't like it. It's 2 floors of beer pong and pool and shuffleboard. That sounds great.
To play beer pong, though, I don't think there's any other place in Planet Hollywood to do that. Right. And it's pretty big. And if you're in town, they have a Spy on Vegas event on this Friday.
Oh, it's free drinks.
11. It's on the 23rd of November, of course. From 8 to 11, it's open bar, and they have Svedka vodka and PBR beer for free. So
I wasn't thrilled. It was.
Oh, but I did try one of their cocktails though.
It was all right.
It was called a Mellow Rita, $12, no deal, a little pricey.
Locals get 25% off, but
that's true. It had marshmallow vodka, tequila, sweet and sour, and lime juice, and I thought it was pretty darn good.
I'll tell you, we'll never go back.
Well.
Like I'm just saying, even if I gave it a 5, I'll never go in there
coming
again.
up, and I really want to play beer pong. Where do I go?
Yeah, it's not there.
Where do I go?
Yeah, I wouldn't go back. So Blondie's, no, I mean maybe on a whim. Cabo Wabo, never. Cheeseburger, love it. Diamore's Pizza is in there. We just love to talk about that place because they have the healthy pizza, and it's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah, Diamore's Pizza. If you're hungry, go there. The stripper bar, yes, especially if you're single, guys, go to stripper bar. It's now called Showgirl Bar, but it's you can't miss it. Koi, guaranteed great happy hour. And then Popovich, there's not much more to say about that. Just go to PBR Bar and go to Popovich.
Yeah,
just don't even bother going anywhere else. I mean, just go there. It's awesome. Planet Hollywood is packed. It's fun. It's kind of the hip crowd. I think it kind of took over where things like Hard Rock and Palms have fallen. Because remember, but 10 years ago, if you were young and hip or whatever, you'd go to Palms or Hard Rock, and that was it. Now we go to Palms or Hard Rock, and it's not hip at all. But I think all the hipster, or all that crowd is now at places like this. More
so here.
Yeah, Planet Hollywood. So I like Planet Hollywood, and I love some PBR rock bar.
Excellent.
And some Popovich.
Love Popovich.
Yeah, so there's our Planet Hollywood. Go. And good rooms. Good rates. We've actually stayed there. Well, actually, back with the Aladdin, but same thing.
It was a long time ago.
It was, but whatever. They still have good rates. So, Planet Hollywood, I give it a solid 8.
You wrote a 7, though.
I know, I wrote a 7.
So that means 7.5.
Let's take a quick break. Come back with the end of the show.
Traditional media believes that after about 3 minutes, you'll tune out. Most Vegas media companies think if it doesn't jiggle, you won't tune in. At the Vegas Video Network, we think both are wrong. The Vegas Video Network is the first and only live online broadcast network that specializes in insider news and expert views about Vegas. We combine great storytelling with the ability to watch when and where you want on your computer, mobile device, or television. Discover the real Las Vegas. Visit VegasVideoNetwork.com.
Creamed mint is sticky.
And it tastes like gross.
Medicine.
Like gross.
Well, you know what else we did finally this year, or this month, this week? All of our Groupons are about to expire, so now we're going to be crazy Groupon people. We've got fencing classes. We've got
riding.
We got horseback riding. We've got massages and the racetrack. Not the. Oh, I did the NASCAR track, which I haven't even talked about that. That was amazing. But we're doing like a go-kart track. We got a bunch of this stuff, but one of the things we got from a really good friend of ours got us, in fact, the guy whose face is kind of cut up from our cat, got us you know who I'm talking about, Jacob? Got us, for our anniversary, the helicopter tour ride thing that we see constantly. If you're in Vegas for 10 minutes, you're like, there's 45 helicopters going up this side and down that side, just constantly. So we finally went on Friday or whatever. We finally did our thing.
Last Friday.
Yeah. In fact, I have a little bit of video, and I want to talk about this little bit of video for a second, once we see it. All right. That's all I filmed. Now, I want to talk about that because we were on, and I got people, we have to start a movement, a revolution about, we were on a plane or a helicopter with 6 people, and half of those people saw the entire thing like that.
Blocking everybody else's view.
But not even that, but they're just blocking their own view.
Blocking my view.
But it's like, okay, you're living your life like this. I'm going to do the show like this. So, welcome to Pub Crawl, blah, 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 blah. I mean, how stupid is that? We were in a helicopter. They're like, the whole time. So you missed it because you watched it through this stupid little screen. Put the goddamn phone down. It drives me insane. So I was like, I want to get some video because I want to show it for the show. I held it out like that, over by the window, for as long as you just saw. Was it 10 seconds? And then put it away. And that was the end of it. Everybody, and the lady next to me was like Clicky McClickster. Like, she grabbed her phone. She had a camera. And I was like, you're never going to look at those goddamn pictures. You're never going to look at them. I guarantee you're going to get back to your room and go, oh, look, honey, we were in an elevator. And that's it. You'll never look at them again. You wasted that entire time. Oh, it drives me mad. But if that's the way you want to see your life, like that, go right ahead.
So is your advice not to do that?
My advice would be put your damn phone down. And put your camera down and experience it. It's amazing. So anyway, you go up. It's kind of a weird situation because you get your little champagne. It's like, oh, welcome to the thing. We're the first to get there because we're early for everything. Free champagne. All right, I hate champagne, but whatever. Free champagne. So I do a little plastic cup of champagne, and we kind of got hosed because we were the first ones there, and I kind of made a point to be the first ones out, first ones up. I want to be the first one on the helicopter. But we blew it and walked the wrong way one time, and everybody got in front of us, so we were the last people on the helicopter.
Yeah, we thought we were walking left instead of right.
Yeah, so we blew it, and then everybody, with shameless, just jumped right in front of us. Like, if you guys saw that we were all here when you got here, and they all jumped on the thing first. You jerks. Anyway.
You ain't first, you're last.
Yeah, exactly. Shake and bake, buddy. Shake and bake. So, yeah, so we get on the thing, and if you're not on the left side of the helicopter...
We're not on the right. Yes.
If you're not on the left side, forget it.
I was facing backwards. Yeah, all I saw, because they go around this strip.
So basically go up Paradise, make a left, and then go down Arville. So basically everything in Vegas is on the left side of the helicopter the whole time.
And guess who's on the right side? Me. But I did get to see lots of alleys in Las Vegas. I got to see like...
You got to see your house, like everything on the whole valley.
I got to look at neighborhoods. I didn't get to see the strip, but...
So if you're on the left side, it kind of sucks.
But it was fun because I was imagining that I was looking for perps, like you're the cop helicopters. Right. Like, where's the perp? Right. Where's the burglar? Right. I didn't see any.
It's amazing. The only thing that was shocking is when you walk in and they go, that night. So it's going to be a 10-minute flight. You're like, 10 minutes? You stay up for like 15 or something?
Well, you can pay to stay up.
Oh, maybe. But it's pretty amazing. I got to say, I would do it. Again, it's one of those things, kind of like the NASCAR thing. The NASCAR thing was life-changing, but on that same kind of note, and also the flying. I did a flying thing. We'll talk about that someday too. But you're like, man, I wish I could do that every day. It's kind of, but it's almost like just getting a taste and have it.
Why don't you win the lottery?
And you can just fly around all the time.
Yeah, fly yourself.
But no, we don't have the lottery here. We have poker machines.
Somewhere else.
But it was amazing. And if you see a deal or it comes as part of a package.
Oh, try it.
Do that. Absolutely do it. We're just starting to do everything like that. Do that. It was great. I was like, okay. And you know what? And screw the lady that was, the guy's like, we're like, with our headphones on, I was like, and don't use any flash photography. So she's like, full flash, the whole time, which all it's doing is ruining every picture she has because it's just reflecting off the glass. So now we're all blind, and her pictures look like nothing but big white flashes. I just like, if she wasn't 80, I would have pushed her right out of the damn helicopter. I was like, I almost said something I regret. Not all I was going to say was, hey, what was that about the flash again? That's all I wanted to say.
You could have said it because we all had our mics on.
Yeah, he would have heard it. He would have said, oh, yeah, don't use flash photography.
Tattletale.
And
Tattletale.
But it's like she was using flash on every phone she was pulling out. And all it was doing was flashing off the window Oh, so anyway, if you can get your own helicopter, that would be the way to go.
And if you do the helicopter, that particular one, get on the right-hand side.
Yeah, be the first out there. I don't care if you have to kick an old lady.
Shove a kid.
Shove a kid, shove an old lady. I don't care what you got to do. Be the first one in that helicopter. I don't care who's out there. It's the Make-A-Wish Foundation kid, whatever. Move it, buddy. I paid $200 for this. I'm getting the left-hand side. I don't care who it is.
Right-hand side.
They did this smart thing, though. There was a little girl who, we were all adults. There was probably was she 12, 9, 14? I can't tell anymore. They put her in the front. That was kind of cool, even though I'd rather been in the front.
Me too. Shove a kid. That's the tip.
I just say shove a kid. And I don't care who it is. But anyway, that's your tip. Be on the first one on that.
And don't take pictures of everything.
And don't even take a picture. Who cares? Just buy a postcard. Who cares? You're never gonna look at those pictures anyway. We took a ton of pictures in Hawaii, and I mean a ton, like 20. I haven't looked at them yet. 20, maybe, of the whole trip. We don't take a lot of pictures. Live your life, people. Live it. Don't photograph it. Can't take those pictures with you. Take your memory.
Well said.
Man! Thank you, live studio audience!
Thank you! Thank you, live chat room!
Chat room! Yes! Also, I didn't do any of the stuff. We are on iTunes, audio and video. We are on YouTube. That would just be video. KSHP, 1400 AM every Saturday, the whole network. Check out the other shows on the network. This downtown Fremont thing gets off the chain, as the kids say. What else we got? Roku. You got one of those little boxes. That's amazing. So we like people that do that. And that's about it. So we do, here at Pub Crawl, urge you to drink responsibly, as we do.
Yes.
I talked about that last week. I bought a breathalyzer. Check before I go anywhere. And
cool.
No, it is really cool, actually. And until next week, remember, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. We do not make stuff up, but we do leave stuff out until Christmas time.
Cheers.
Cheers.